Hello, and welcome to a new episode of Minecraft on my single player world. This is Maury, and I'm recording this intro after I've done like everything on this episode because I didn't exactly plan how I was recording this episode. I just was exploring and doing normal things and just happened to hit record when interesting stuff happened. So I've already done everything, and I can say that it's a shorter episode, but I went out to explore and get some diamonds, which was very successful, and I also went and just looked around. I just kind of decided to keep exploring, and so this is more of a chill, scenic episode. I did have a little brief scare, which was quite fun, but I didn't do too much else aside from explore and do a couple other things, and yeah, so a simple episode. Hope you enjoy just watching me run around and taking a look at the very pretty scenery. Okay, so I was just kind of playing on my own and, going and mining and doing stuff that was kind of boring. I was just going into some caves that were away from where I have my house and standing over here, and I think I see some stuff. Something interesting and potentially very dangerous. So I'm going to take a picture of these coordinates real quick. Just in case, because I know that there isn't always an ancient city where these things are, but wow. I'm going to light this place up real quick just so I don't get jumped by a creeper or something. I guess I'll dig some of this up and get some experience. Assuming there's nothing worse out here. It looks like it's just this area, though. Huh. Yeah, I guess there's just a little pocket of this. I'll probably keep digging around here, and I don't know if maybe that might lead me to, like, something like an ancient city. It'd be pretty crazy if I found something like that. Oh god. I was just about to finish recording that little bit there, and then I started going a little bit further, and I just heard a shriek from one of the things. I saw some more of this when I was walking over here. I was like, that's not a big deal. I don't know, I wanna go see, but I just took a step over there, and I'm not so sure what might happen if I... I'm almost out of torches. I can make some more, though. I don't know if they're below me. Yeesh. Oh, God. They're somewhere around me. It's like, I'm pretty sure they're like next to these walls. Or something. I really want to find them because I'm curious, but like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I just have to dig to get there. And they will certainly go off again. And in that case, I'm pretty sure that the warden would probably kill me through the walls. I know that further back I was not setting them off, so I know I can probably escape if I accidentally spawn the warden, but okay, they didn't go off. It's over there. I don't know if it's considered cheating to have the subtitles on, but they are very handy right now. Where is it? Yeesh. Don't like those sounds. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, there is a warden. Nope. Don't like that. He is somewhere. Maybe it's like literally past this wall. Okay, so I was determined to just try and check out where exactly the skulks were and where they were like signaling the warden. And this is where I was digging. I went down at first, which did not lead to the cave, and it looks like I was pretty much just like right below where it was. However, I don't actually see the warden, even though he's showing up on my subtitles. I don't know where he is. I'm not sure if maybe he just hasn't spawned in because of the fact that I actually haven't seen him yet. Like, maybe, I don't know if mobs spawn if you don't see them, and I don't see them through the cave, so he might actually be right in here and I just don't see him. Yeah, this cave system's pretty crazy looking. Not what I expected at all. I thought that I don't know how like ancient cities spawn, so I didn't know that you could get a cave system that was just full of skulk stuff and nothing else with no actual ancient city. So that's terrifying. But yeah, I didn't intend to do this to cheat or anything, but I wanted to check out what the heck was going on here because I'm too terrified to go and find him myself. Mostly in a cave system like this. This is honestly worse than an ancient city, I think. Like, spawning the warden in, like, a corridor like this? No. Terrible. I could have been on the other side of a wall and he could have killed me. So yeah, I think I'm gonna head back to the surface, because I don't wanna run into him down here. So this episode's a little all over the place because I went mining for a while, had a lot of success, gotta throw out some junk, but had a lot of success with the mining that I did, even though I got terrified of finding a warden. But after leaving and finding a lot of stuff, I decided to keep going, and I streamed a bit ago and I mentioned how I kept running into jungles, mangrove forests, and I really wanted to find stuff outside of that area for the future so I could go and explore and build a bigger base somewhere eventually. And boy, I have found quite a location. I left the jungle. It kind of extended into a bit of an ocean, and I kind of followed the coastline until I saw these two mountains here that kind of, let me get into the spectator mode because it's useful for showing off things like this. But I came from that side and saw this giant hill or mountain with this one by the side, and that's a pillager outpost, and the savanna's over there too. So it goes from like jungle to mangrove to savanna, and then there's an ocean here. I went past that little thing there in the water. I don't know what those are called, but yeah, came here, and boy, this is insane looking. I had no idea Minecraft was generating stuff like this naturally nowadays. But yeah, this is pretty crazy looking. I will definitely have to come back to this place when I plan to build a larger base in the future. This has been such a strange episode so far because I went to that area that I just showed in the plains with the valley. I'm heading back towards my home, which is at 340, 820. And like, boy, I don't even know where I am at this point, but there's like savannas on every side with these huge pockets of water in between. What I thought was an ocean was also not really an ocean. I mean, maybe it was considered one because of the size, I think, but it was just a huge pocket like this where it's like surrounded by land, these like different peninsulas. And now I'm on another one, and there's just a huge savanna in front of me. I'm just like amazed by this land generation. I'm glad I got away from the jungles and all that stuff because I was tired of looking at all that. But man, this generation is so interesting to me. I'm still kind of lost. I need to go a different way because my Z is not matched up to my other stuff. Yeah, this is very, very cool, very lovely to look at. I may just include some simple shots of the stuff that I've been seeing just because it's so nice to look at. So this is not what I planned on doing for a majority of the episode. Wasn't really planned for me to start recording while I did normal mining and stuff. But I saw some interesting things and thought it might be nice to show off some of the shader that I'm using and the way that the seed looks, because it's been pretty incredible exploring around and seeing the cliffs and the mountains and the rivers and all that stuff. I also never go out at nighttime, or at least I didn't because I didn't have good gear. And now I do, and you guys can see how pretty the nighttime looks. I do, however, need to make some new stuff soon, and I'm thinking that I should just, enchant things while I have all these levels. Okay, well, I got some things enchanted up. I put projectile protection 2 on my chest plate. Got my... Oh, I didn't realize that had silk touch on it, too. So that's great. I got a shovel with silk touch on it. That's very nice. I have a pickaxe with Unbreaking 3, a diamond axe with Unbreaking 2, and efficiency 2. And I still got my old stuff here I gotta use up. My sword, which I will do at some point, but I've used my levels up, so I'll just keep it as is because I haven't gotten anywhere close to breaking it. But yeah, so that's nice, very nice. I'm making some good progress on my armor and stuff, so I am probably gonna go to the Nether soon-ish. During my stream, I realized that I definitely need to get some redstone stuff going farm-wise, and I forgot that redstone stuff often uses quartz now, and I don't have any quartz. So yeah, I'm kind of at a point where I definitely need to start going to the Nether to get some quartz so I can have some efficient redstone farms. So over here where the Nether portal is, this is where I came back from my very long journey out to the different biomes. This pillar here is just a reminder to myself because I went a very backwards direction, and at the moment when I had been exploring before, I was kind of just following this river here. But if you keep going that way, there's eventually some other rivers, and you've seen it in the footage because I recorded the footage of me traveling. I was passing by one side of the river that I was surprised to see snow on. I saw snow, and I also saw a hint of a mushroom, so I'm going to assume it's one of those dark wood forests, and that is definitely somewhere that I want to check out and get some wood and some saplings and all that stuff. So I finished making a path to where the Nether portal is over there, and I also decided to make a quick little bridge, which I will definitely touch up, but for now, just had to make something simple. So this way we have the Nether portal. I cleared out the trees on this side also, so I could easily see it. I've also brought 2 more pieces of obsidian just so I can fill in those corners because I think it looks kind of weird without the corners there. So yeah, I got a little path up here and the Nether portal over here. There we go. So I could go in today, but I'm thinking that I will leave that for the next episode because I ended up recording this episode a lot sooner than I expected, and I'm not trying to keep a consistent schedule with when I post, but if I do end up doing like weekly episodes, I don't want them to be incredibly long because that just means more recording time, and I recorded quite a bit of footage today, so I think I will leave this here. Today we just did a lot of exploring, and that was nice. It was nice to get away from the base for a little bit and focus on something else that wasn't building, and it was just looking at stuff, which was very nice. And it reminds me how much I love exploring in Minecraft, and now that I have started to gear up with some better stuff, I'm not exactly afraid to go and do a ton of exploring. But the Nether definitely has some resources that I gotta get to, so before we can do anything crazy and start even considering moving to a different location, I'll have to get to the Nether first. But yeah, we'll do that next time. And I may also have some updates for my base by the time that I do another episode. So I'll be sure to show that off. I'm trying to get the bedroom for myself done soon, so I have something nice to display. The one thing that I was thinking about on my live stream was that I like playing in a way that isn't super stressful for myself, but I do like the challenge. and I was trying to consider whether or not I was gonna turn on like keep inventory or something like that, because I'm gonna be in this world for a long time, or at least hopefully I will, and I'll keep building and all that. But I don't really want to keep stressing about losing items, mostly when I get to like kind of the end game where I've gotten everything that there is, and things generally become really convenient and easy to, get and move around with, having the Elytra, having really OP armor and stuff. Of course, it would be harder to die at that point because my stuff is good, but I don't really want to stress about potentially losing everything at that point. So my plan is that I basically have promised myself that I will turn keep inventory on once I have beat the end dragon and gotten an Elytra. I'm expecting that by that point I probably will have plans to make a kind of mega base or something huge, move somewhere and just like kind of focus on building something insane and huge and using tons of resources, and by that point I really don't want to stress about losing resources. We'll have to see how that goes, but right now that's my plan. Play until I get to the end and beat the dragon, and once I do, I'll give myself the reward of having keep inventory on, because I think that would be nice. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed a little bit more of a chill, relaxing, exploring, and seeing some pretty stuff, because next time we are going to be going to the Nether, and it's probably going to be terrible, but we'll have to wait and see.